Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video, and well, back with a new unboxing video because I received mail again, and I received mail from the German town of Essen, from the Umland Records label, a label run by Simon Kamata, which has been sorting me out with like promos and new releases for quite a while. They are usually deeply rooted in jazz music, but also have dabbled with like other stuff like instrumental hip-hop, a little bit of experimental electronics, like proper big band orchestra releases and stuff. So they've opened up their spectrum within the like past years and have put out like, I don't know, quite a lot of releases, and I've unboxed quite a lot of them. But before I go into this unboxing situation here with this envelope, well, I'm kind of in a first world problem situation right now when it comes to like doing YouTube unboxings, reviewing stuff and putting stuff I review on Instagram as well, because I received so much stuff within the past weeks that I'm quite behind, or that I fell quite behind in my schedule, and I got like, I don't know, 20 to 25 albums, like full cover, full release albums sitting here somewhere on a stack I got to review, and usually I post them on Instagram as well. So when I review an album, I put like do a photo of the cover, and usually it's located on the promo sheet and stuff. And this has been like the main theme of my Instagram throughout the past few weeks because I received so much stuff. But originally my plan for Instagram was like to post more vinyl stuff, so stuff I love, stuff I've bought recently, and all that goodness, records you haven't seen a lot, I guess, on Instagram or somewhere else, I guess. And the original idea was to not exceed the Instagram posting rate to more than one post a day, because I don't want to spam people, and especially when you're at a kind of low mid-range follower rate where you got like a little bit more than 1,000 followers. I don't want to like spam all those guys, but I want to grow the page as well before I go like into more regular postings. But if I want to include both vinyl and the stuff I review, I'm kind of forced to exceed the rate to maybe 2 posts a day, and I cannot figure out how to do this properly, because I don't want to like put Instagram posts up like an hour apart, because that's too much, I guess. I'd like to have them at least, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours apart, but I cannot get this into my schedule, because when I go to my day job at the vinyl distributor, I usually leave the house about 8:30, 9 a.m. and I'm back, depending on what I do after that, at 6 p.m. maybe, usually a little bit later. So when I gotta go into reviewing an album, then it takes me an hour or 1.5, and I got other stuff to do as well. So if I want to post like an album or like a vinyl thing later on, I usually cannot do this, because after 10 p.m. I cannot listen to vinyl in my place at a proper volume setting, because I don't want to annoy the neighbors and stuff because of all the bass and what is happening in the electronic music I listen to. So I cannot figure out how to get those posts scheduled, because I don't want to pre-schedule posts on Instagram, because I think that sucks as a principle, and I don't want to post things like 1 hour apart only, apart from when I'm like traveling for DJ sets or whatever. Then there might be like a row of posts or stories popping up. But I cannot figure out how to do this, and also how to squeeze the revived Stickerlove and worlddomination.com website into my schedule. This one has been filled with like photos quite a lot, I guess, and you can find the link down in the description box. And I want to get those posts up on that website and share them on Twitter in the morning, but right now I'm facing a kind of scheduling problem, and it seems like I would need more days of work to get all the review stuff and label stuff, and probably more DJing stuff into like to fit this all into my week, even though I only sleep like 4 hours a day. So this could be interesting, and I'm gonna work that out. DJ wise, there is something coming up in October for sure. Well, I guess it's 95% confirmed, and it will not be in Hamburg, but it will be more of a kind of like irregular thing if this works out properly. So I will keep you informed about that. And I'm also like talking with like clubs and venues in Hamburg and also small bars and stuff, because I feel there's so much good music out there and I need to play out more. Not in terms of I need to play out, but there's so much good stuff I want to play. So I'm kind of like well, keen to play, just to play good music to people. But that's enough rambling. So let's go into this one. I accidentally pre-opened this, but I hadn't had a look inside. So you are the first ones to see. There is stuff in there coming from the Umlaut Records label, and yeah, as it was pretty lightweight, I presume there was one album, and what we got here is one, so and a little bit more. So let's have a look at this thing first. Oh, this is a postcard. I've seen one of these, but always nice to get more, because sending postcards sometimes is a nice thing. So this is an album that has been released on Umlaut Records label like quite a while ago in 2018. Did I receive this as a promo? Do they send me promos for 4 years? I guess so. So yeah, this is one thing. There is a little like letter, of course, as they send me usually. So a little bit of an info here. And what we got here is the new album by Jan Klare, Alto Iga Young You, which is very interesting in terms of how things are spelled. So it's not alter ego, but Alto Iga, which is like, I guess, a play on words here. And it's a new CD album, and also another album that has been influenced and infused by the coronavirus, of course. 2 CD albums, a double album. This may at first be the side of a twisted and not so coherent release, but this double CD features compositions and improvisations which my friends and partners Elisabeth Codot, a French name, I hope I didn't butcher that, Joa Sousa and Florian Walter allowed me to realize. So, and also there's an Archive Electro S involved here. So this seems to be like an interesting fusion of definitely kind of electronics and jazz maybe. So and I don't know if you're like sitting around at home and have nothing to do, maybe you're quarantined or whatever throughout the coronavirus era, and you cannot play live and cannot practice with musicians, coming up with an album with a weird one might be a thing. And this is quite an internet-y cover, I'd say. Kind of like the kind of like, I don't know, vaporwave aesthetics or whatever, like kind of lo-fi, but also like fascinating with a typical play button you see everywhere on the net. Also reminds me a little bit of that project by Martin of Frittenbude on the Endtime label, Bad. I forgot. I don't know. I just forgot the name, but I will be looking this up and putting this somewhere here, I guess, where you can see a white wall. So I'm gonna add this later. The double album with like 5 tracks on the B side and on the second CD, and 2, 4, 6, 8, 13 on the A CD. So this is well, quite a hefty release with 18 tracks. There's one CD, and the other one, I guess, looks pretty much the same, but this also is only marked as CD B with 18 tracks. Might be like a little more than 2 hours, I presume, and I really dig this artwork. So I kind of like this lo-fi graphic aesthetics, which is like kind of in fashion these days, but also has always been. So when I did like online flyers for like events I've done in the past years, pre-corona of course, I kind of like gravitated to a lot of like old school glitch aesthetics as well. So this is why I like this. So a little bit of rambling, a little bit of an unboxing video, a little bit of being all over the place on this Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, like, subscribe, you know the score. Check out BANDCAMP, check out like the other video that's popping up here, and of course check out Sticker Love and worlddomination.com to see my stickers all around the world. There are a few missing, but I guess there's like 300 or 400 photos maybe online right now. Might be mistaken, might only be 300, but have a look around and you will be surprised where you would see my stickers or have seen my stickers in the past. So also like places like Uganda or Vietnam and America, of course, involved in there. So Bass Junkie out for now, enough of rambling, and I'm gonna see you in the next one, I guess. See you later.